First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Yahweh is to this world ignorantly caused God. Yahweh Shai is to this world ignorantly caused Jesus. Ba'ashem means in the name. Rakah means spirit, and Kodash means holy. That's on the Paleo Hebrew. I also want to give double honors to the other bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Today's video, I want to bring out some new information I found, and ultimately putting the pieces together going into this so-called drone incident that's happening. And from the looks of it, it seems like this is actually just the government, okay, and specifically Project Bluebeam. Now, if you don't know what Project Bluebeam is, search it up. Project Bluebeam is a conspiracy theory which claims that NASA is attempting to implement a new age religion with the Antichrist at its head and to start a new world order via a technologically simulated second coming. The allegations were presented in 1994 by Quebec journalist and conspiracy theorist Serge Monast and later published in his book Project Bluebeam NASA. Proponents of the theory allege that Monast and other unnamed journalists, who both died of heart attacks in 1996, were in fact assassinated, and that the Canadian government kidnapped Monast's daughter in an effort to dissuade him from investigating Project Bluebeam. The project was apparently supposed to be implemented in 1983, but it didn't happen. It was then set for implementation in 1995 and then 1996, and it still didn't happen. Finally, Monast thought that Project Bluebeam would be brought to fruition by the year 2000, and well, you could probably guess the rest. Right, they keep pushing that it never happened. Okay, but the fact of the matter is that what this guy was saying is that the government was going to try to make it seem like the Messiah is coming back. Okay, the government is going to try to make it seem like an alien invasion is taking place. And what does that imply? That implies that the government has technology to pretty much pop up holograms, right? Hologram technology. Okay, have an image in the air, in the sky that looks real, but it's actually not. Okay, it's just off a projector. And our government does have that type of technology, right? If you search up whale hologram, look at this. Okay, and this is the this is that technology that they put out there, right? The technology that the government has actually is way more advanced than they have in the public. Let's look at this. Wow. All hologram. Okay. Let's look at this one. Look at that. Hey, show that to somebody 100, 200 years ago, and they'd be tripping balls. Okay, but that's the technology we have, and they're putting the dots together. When I'm seeing videos like this,
is Dapu 7.
Real quick.
I want to share with you guys here some crazy footage of these lights going into the ocean off the coast of Jersey. You can hear the comments that are being made that police were called because of these lights. They're going back and forth, fire trucks, everything. They don't know what to do. People are just observing. I want to remind everybody the offer's still on the table, the challenge for someone to get in a boat, to drive out here,
Someone call the cops on these lights.
and find out what they are.
See, even the police, they're going crazy. Aliens are attacking. Find the chase.
You can see it right there.
They're starting to notice. Here comes another.
Right, so
Fire truck.
hey, what it's looking like is this is the government. They planning something, and I've seen two types of posts. The first one I saw, so I have this Twitter post here, and this is supposedly what's going on. This is on Twitter. It says, "We're fucked. The drones are Project Bluebeam. Look for vids of them transforming from balls of light to planes when filmed to see for yourself. Right, they got that on video, okay? These balls of light turning into planes. It says the government is not investigating. They're doing this. Whatever you see in the coming days is not God, right? Because that's one of the main things, like we read, is they're going to try to stage the second coming of the Messiah. And going into this information here, let's get a scripture. Yahushua talking about false Mashiachs. In Matthew chapter 24 and verse 23, it says, Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is a Mashiach, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Right, so even Yahushua said, right, that there's going to be a false Mashiachs, false anointeds, people acting like the Messiah that are going to pop up. And they're going to actually do great signs and wonders. Okay, they're going to do things that are deemed impossible. Okay, but, hey, they're not going to be able to deceive the elect. Okay, because the elect, we know the timeline of the prophecies. Right, if right now, if I were to see the so-called Messiah coming out of the sky, I know it'd be bullshit. The reason I know why is because there are certain prophecies that have to take place before Yahushua comes back. An example of one is the mark of the beast, right? The mark of the beast, the chip in the hand or in the forehead. In order for the nuclear bombs to go down, the mark of the beast has to be made mandatory, right? So just using some sense, hey, if I see Yahushua come back right now, hey, it's false, okay? It's deception. And it says, Behold, I have told you before, wherefore if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even to the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Right? So, hey, nobody's going to miss the entrance, okay, of Yahushua. Hey, the whole world is going to know that, yup, that's the Messiah, and he's coming back to bring vengeance. He's coming back to bring justice. So, scripture there. Let's read this. It says, radar guy here. I know who is operating the drones. 25-year-old radar operator for a major agency here. Just thought I'd let you all know what has been going on these past few weeks. The drones are part of a military drill being conducted by Space Force. Everything is on a need-to-know basis, which is why there's so much confusion. What gets me concerned and why I had to make this post is that something big is about to go down. I happen to know that there are additional full lockout drills that are scheduled to take place between now and Christmas Eve. These operations involve the full turnover of all radio and radar and aircraft communications to the military for several hours at a time. In conjunction with that, there are also scheduled satellite launches off the books, which have been occurring since October. They are setting up some kind of big show for the public very soon. CNN was even at our facility shooting pre-roll footage for a future story. I don't know exactly what is going on, but all I know is this: get ready. Peace and safety to all of you and your families. Right, so, hey, this guy is talking about how a full lockout, right? Lockout drills, okay? A big show is being set up. At his facility, CNN was already trying to get footage for something. So, hey, this is just some more information to add to this case of trying to put the finger on what's really happening. And ultimately, we know what's happening, right? Esau, Edom is up to something, but we don't know exactly what. And the craziest part is when you look at the comments, for confirmation, 144. So, call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Let's get one more scripture. Second Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11, it says, Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Right, so one of Satan, or these devils, our government, the elites' devices, is the news. Okay, that's one of their devices, is the news. Okay, they use the news as a medium of controlling the people, right, of pushing on the people what they want them to believe. Okay, if they want you to believe that the sky is green, they'll put it on the news, and people will believe it. So when we see on the news that they're talking about, we don't know what this is. Right, that's the craziest part, is that the government says, oh, we don't know what they are. Wow, our government has the most advanced technology, okay, spyware, cameras, satellites in the entire world, but we don't know what they are, right? What a coincidence. So when they're saying on the news, we don't know what they are, okay, they come from Iran, hey, that's a whole lot of bullshit. We know exactly what they are, and they do not come from Iran, right? And this is most likely, like I've been saying, our own government, with those holograms. They're about to stage something big. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, and as Yahushua said, the elect are not going to be deceived. Okay, we're not ignorant of what's going on. So, stay on point. Anything could go down in these coming days, and it's crazy that, things are starting to ramp up right now before Trump comes into office. So, we'll see. Hopefully this is edifying. With that, to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakak Wadash, and double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Shalom to you, Shalom.